Cleat Callahan.
Hi, you big dumb idiot sports fans. Cleat Callahan here saying welcome to the next show. Episode 9 is going to see the Boston Red Sox take on the Cleveland Indians. Ron Renicky versus, good old friend Terry Francona. Okay, thanks for tuning in. Enjoy the game. And you're not big dumb idiots. I love you.
Ba, 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 ba. Oh, my volume's still on. Hello, sports fans, and welcome to episode 9 of Play by Play. I'm Cleat Callahan, and we have a dynamite matchup between the Boston Red Sox and the Cleveland Indians. We're playing in Progressive Field today, a good old 9-inning ball match. We have our starting pitchers as follows as we advance here. Eduardo Rodriguez versus Shane Bieber. We're going to go with the two aces of the ball clubs facing each other today. We want a good game. We want some good pitching. We want some strikeouts, and we want to have some sort of dramatics here for episode 9. Thank you very much for watching. Glad you could be here. If you haven't already, follow me on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook at Cleat Callahan. We're at Progressive Field in Cleveland, Ohio. Red Sox versus Indians coming up now. So, welcome to the ball game. Glad you could be here. This is indeed play-by-play, where I do fake baseball commentary. Well, I shouldn't say fake baseball commentary. I do legit, real baseball commentary for fake baseball. That's right, the people you see on your screen, despite them looking oh so realistic, they are indeed computer simulations. That man over there is the avatar. It's the computer-generated image of Shane Bieber. Yep, the Cleveland Indian ace taking the mound here at the top of the first inning, facing the Red Sox and their dynamite offensive lineup. Stepping into the box to start this game, the leadoff hitter Andrew Benintendi to face Shane Bieber. We will go ahead and change the team select to the computer because no one's actually playing the games. It's just me talking over them. So we're ready for our first pitch here at Progressive Field. And it is low for a ball. Strike one. Ball one. First pitch at 6:34 according to my clock. I'm starting the episode early today because, well, these games have been going a little long and they have been eking into my bedtime. The pitch inside ball two. Two straight balls. The weather in this fake game, 43 degrees with clear skies. It looks to be the same outside where I am, but the skies are gray with cloud covering. Shane Bieber with the 2-0 pitch. Swung on and grounded foul to the right side, out of play. 2-1's the count to Benintendi. The pitch. Away, that's ball three. Rafi Devers on deck. I'm excited about this game, but more excited that I'm going to be ending early because of the Parks and Rec episode that's going to be airing live tonight. That's a shot. Benintendi laced one right up the middle. I got confused just then. It's not a live episode, but Parks and Rec is doing a new episode today. You don't care. I mean, if you cared about Parks and Rec, you'd be watching that right now. At any rate, Andrew Benintendi with some good 3-1 hitting ropes one up the middle for a base hit. In honor of the Parks and Rec episode, and this is the last I'll bring up, I made myself a delicious calzone today. Ate about half of it before I got full. Cool story, right? I got lots of them. I'm like a modern-day Vin Scully, except instead of wonderful, well-articulated stories about baseball, they're poorly articulated stories about calzones. The first pitch to Rafi Devers is right down the middle for strike one. Red Sox threatening here in the first with a base runner on first. Shane Bieber, the ace of the Indians ball club, At least he will be this year. I doubt he will be forever. In fact, if he could pitch forever, oh man, what a scientific discovery that would be. Our umpires, Gary Simmons, Patrick Johnson, Larry Bullitt, and James Kingsley. I don't know if they're real people. They're probably not. Maybe they're named after some friends of the creators. But they are indeed calling the game today. Shane Bieber at the belt looks Benintendi back and delivers inside ball 2. 43 degrees in this fake baseball game. You can see Shane Bieber there blowing into his fake hand because he is fake cold. I got my whiskey with me today, and I will be hopefully enjoying it. The 2-1 pitch. That's a slider in there for a strike. It evens the count at 2. I will bring up our official sponsor of this broadcast in just a moment. So stay tuned if you like advertisements. The 2-2 pitch inside ball 3, and that's going to bring the count full with Xander Bogaerts looming on deck. Cleveland is no slouch when it comes to producing a good ball club this day and age, so getting out ahead early is key. As Devers fouls one to the back, out of play. We'll do it again. Benintendi takes his lead off of first, and Shane Bieber delivers home. Swung on by Devers, shot opposite field, foul. It looked to be inside. He was just fighting that one off. And we'll do it once more. The 3-2 pitch from Bieber. Devers swings at it and loops one over the shortstop's head into left field for a base hit. Benintendi holding halfway to make sure the shortstop didn't snag it out of the air. Devers with some good inside pitch opposite field hitting. That pitch was inside, but he fists it the other way in for a base hit. Benintendi safe at second. So the Red Sox have runners at first and second with nobody out here in the top of the first for Xander Bogaerts at the dish. He swings at the first pitch and fouls it out of play to the right side. Xander Bogaerts hoping to cash in on the early base runners on the pond. Runner in scoring position 180 feet away in Benintendi. Shane Bieber looks him back and delivers to Bogaerts. High, ball 1. He gets the sign and delivers. In there for strike 2. A sweet four-seamer, Peyton Black. He has the signal from the catcher. Looks the runners back and delivers. Outside. Oh, but a swing and a miss from Bogaerts. He was fooled quite badly on that pitch. Shane Bieber threw one well out of the zone, and then Bogaerts with a very, very late swing, reaching out for it, looks foolish, and he's down on strikes for the first out of the inning. That brings up J.D. Martinez with 2 runners on to face Bieber, 1 out in the inning. The pitch. Low, ball 1. J.D. Martinez, the power hitter for the Red Sox, 36 home runs last year. He did a good job for us Red Sox there, I tell you what. So Bieber delivers the 1-0 pitch. Fouled away. Shane Bieber once more at the belt. He delivers outside, but my God, that slider is working for him. J.D. Martinez looked just as foolish on that pitch as Bogaerts did on his out. And the count's now 1-2. Martinez is able to foul that one off. Just got a piece of it. So it looks like Bieber's slider is doing him some wonders early in this game. And the 1-2 pitch to Martinez. Low and in, ball 2. That evens the count. That was the knuckle curve. He's got the signals from the catcher. It looks to be a breaking pitch. Not that I'm stealing signs. And Martinez grounds one to the right side, and that's through the hole for a base hit, and the right fielder bobbles it. He bobbles it, and that causes Benintendi to easily score. Into third base safely is Devers, and into second base is Martinez. So I'm sure they'll score that a base hit and an error, because I didn't know if Benintendi would have been scoring on that. Yeah, the right fielder tried to backhand it. It was hit pretty sharply into the right field. Benintendi scores easily, and the Red Sox take a 1-0 lead here in the first. And that brings up the sore spot of the lineup, Mitch Moreland, with 2 runners in scoring position. First pitch swinging, and he hits a base hit to center field. That's going to score 2 easily, and Mitch Moreland finally breaks out of his slump and has a solid 2 RBI base hit. First pitch swinging, opposite field, line of right over the head of the shortstop. He just attacked it. I'm sure he got word that I was very disappointed in his performance in play-by-play. So the Red Sox lead 3-0, and that brings up Michael Chavis. He looks at strike 1. It's great to see the Red Sox striking early and striking often. 3-run lead in the first inning against a very tough pitcher in Shane Bieber. They are setting themselves up for success. Mitch Moreland leads off of first, and that ball is low for ball 1. Michael Chavis would be enjoying his sophomore season this year. Had a pretty outstanding rookie campaign. And the 1-1 pitch outside ball 2. He laid off the slider there. Shane Bieber hoping to settle down, get back into some control. This Cleveland offense could easily come back from 3-0, especially when they have 9 innings of baseball to play. So Bieber's at the belt, and the 2-1 pitch just outside, and that makes the count 3-1. On deck, Mr. JBJ, Jackie Bradley Jr., JBJ, the man. Bieber gets the signal from the catcher. Chavis looks in. The pitch. Swung on and missed. That was a fastball at 95 miles an hour on the inside part of the plate. Makes the count full. We got ourselves a payoff pitch here. And it is just inside. And that is a walk. Bieber not sure where exactly that missed. When you're down 3 runs this early in a ball game, you certainly don't want the umpire squeezing you. And that's exactly what just happened. You got squeezed like an accordion. So the walk puts 2 men on for Jackie Bradley Jr., who we have not seen recently in play-by-play, as I've had the Red Sox play National League teams in the National League ballparks. I guess I was interested in seeing pitchers hit. The first pitch in there for a strike. So Mitch Moreland leading from second base, Chavis from first, the 0-1 pitch. Ooh, in there for strike 2. He caught the black on that one. I think that was a gimme call from the umpire, trying to get back in Shane Bieber's good graces. So the count is 0-2 to the 7-hitter, Jackie Bradley Jr. 1 out here, top of the first. Red Sox already up 3-0. The 0-2 pitch. Swung on and hit to the left side, not hard, on to second for 1. And the speedy Jackie Bradley beats it out at first. So they tried to go for the 5-4-3 double play, and they were only able to get the 1 out, which makes runners at the corners be the reality here for Christian Vasquez, the catcher. 2 outs, top of the first, runners at the corners. The pitch from Bieber. Knuckle curve in there for a strike. Christian Vasquez with probably a career year last year. I was very excited to see what he would be doing in reality in the year 2020. Bieber gets the signal from the catcher, looks the runners back, and delivers. Slider low, ball 1. Shane Bieber, no relation to Justin Bieber. At the belt, he delivers. Ooh, that one is high, but it looked to be in the zone, but he did not get the call. Umpire with a very tough strike zone today. 2-1 is the count to Christian Vasquez. Bieber delivers. Swung on and missed.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
That is going to even the count at 2. Shane Bieber trying to get out of this inning without any further damage. Looks the runners back and delivers. And Vasquez was able to fight that one off to the right side. Not a play. 2-2 the count. Bieber at the belt. He delivers. Swung on and missed. A high fastball to Christian Vasquez. And Bieber gets out of that one with a couple of select words for the home plate umpire. Not before the Red Sox scored 3 in the top of the first inning. So that makes the score 3-0 after 1/2. Cleveland coming up here on Play-by-Play. I'm Cleat Callahan. Senor Eduardo Rodriguez taking the mound for the Red Sox. 1 win away from 20 last year. Definitely a dominant 2 or 3 starter for any ball club. However, he's the ace this year as Chris Sale is out for the year, needing Tommy John surgery. Francisco Lindor, the wonderful ball player, Francisco Lindor, steps in to face Rodriguez, who throws a fastball in there for a strike. 2 for 11 is Lindor against Rodriguez. If that's all about last year, then I can understand it. Rodriguez was dealing last year. But Lindor, hell of a hitter, I tell you, hell of a hitter. The 0-1 pitch. Swung on and ripped to right field. That's going to be a base hit. Wasting no time are the Indians in putting runners on the bases as Lindor takes that pitch, lofts it over Chavis' head into right field. Sweet piece of Oppo field hitting for Lindor, and he's definitely capable of doing that on the regular. He's a wonderful, talented hitter. Pretty good defensive, I'd say, too. I saw him play when he was in the minor leagues facing the Pawtucket Red Sox. And goodness gracious, that man, he can play. He looks like a solid, he's what you picture a baseball player would look like on the field. So Mercado is at the plate now, and he fouled off a pitch to make the count 1-1. Rodriguez looks Lindor back and delivers to the plate high and away for ball 2. And he grounds one through the hole on the right side for a base hit. That almost hit Lindor, but it did not. He hopped out of the way. And 2 straight opposite field base hits now for the Indians, and they're threatening to come back. What I tell you, 3 runs might not be enough against this crowd. Carlos Santana now steps in against Rodriguez, and he watches strike 1, a changeup in there for strike 1. Santana, 34 home runs last year, 93 RBI. Could tie it up in one swing. He's not a paltry hitter by any means. Lindor takes his lead off second. The pitch high and inside, ball 1. Carlos Santana, not the speediest man, so if he hits one on the ground, it's likely to be 2. The pitch outside, ball 2. Cleveland Indians with their captain Terry Francona. We all know that name if you're a Red Sox fan. He did some great things for the Indians. Santana hits one to second on a, I did a terrible job calling that double play. I'll just admit that right now. But let me just recap everything that happened, just in case you weren't paying attention. Santana hit one to the second baseman. He tossed it on to second for 1, and then that guy threw to first for 2. It's called a double play. I don't know if you've ever heard of that before. If you're watching this and you've never seen baseball and confused, I'd like to hear from you. Please comment. But there's a runner now at third with only, there's a runner on at third with 2 outs, not only 2 outs, 2 outs. Rodriguez able to get out of this jam with another out. Man.
That's outside.
That's outside. That's ball 1. Hey, man, good thing nobody's watching right now because I'm severely off my game. I think I need to drink more whiskey. Jose Ramirez at the plate with a 1-1 count. Runner leads at third. The pitch from Rodriguez swung on and missed. That's going to make the count 1-2. Like I said, Rodriguez possibly able to get out of this inning without any damage, without any Indians crossing the plate. The pitch swung on and popped up right at the pitcher's mound. Rodriguez able to take that himself, and that retires the side. So, Indians strand one at third. They do not score, and after one inning, the Red Sox have the lead. The score is 3-0. Here on Play-by-Play, my name is Cleat Callahan. I'm so happy that you're here. Okay, all right. Kevin Pillar will step into the box to face Shane Bieber and lead off the second inning. Kevin Pillar, with a wonderful 3-run home run a couple games ago, was the play of the week. And he swings at the first pitch. No, it wasn't the play of the week. My sneezes were the play of the week. That's right. Pillar swings and lost one to center field, not very deep. Settling under it is the center fielder who makes the catch, and there's one out here in the inning. Yeah, I could have made Pillar's 3-run home run the play of the week, but I thought it would be funny if I made my sneeze the play of the week. Let's not forget that I am the host of this show, and I tend to think that I am funny sometimes. So Andrew Benintendi will step in for the second time this game. He had a base hit in the first inning and came around to score. And he watches ball one. Forgive me for being on my phone. I'm telling my close friends that they should be watching this. Watch my show. Twitch. Oh, the 1-0 pitch from Bieber, by the way.
Nope.
Just inside. 2-0 the count. So the 2-0 count to Benintendi. Bieber will be delivering that right now, and it was right down the pipe. Beautiful pitch. Benintendi fought it off foul. The count's now 2-1. The pitch. Just off the plate, 3-1. Bieber is getting squeezed like Lenny from Of Mice and Men squeezing a small puppy. The 3-1. Swung on and ripped to right field, way back, going and gone. Hey now, Andrew Benintendi with a rope of a home run. That thing was stung. It got out of here in a hurry, and that's a solo home run for Andrew Benintendi, and the Red Sox take a 4-0 lead. No question about that one. He got all of it. Let's take a look here. Right over the plate was that pitch. And Benintendi just roped it over the right field wall for a home run. A ding-dong dingaroo. Dingity-ding-dang. Biddity-bop-boop. So that brings up Devers, who tries to check his swing, and he does not hold up. He also had a single and a run in the first inning, which seemed so long ago. Shane Bieber having a severe difficulty finding the plate. Well, it's not that he's having trouble finding the plate. It's that he's finding it far too easily. These pitches that are getting hit are right over the plate. And that one's inside for ball one. 1-2 the count. Benintendi roped that one out of here at 100 miles an hour. You could tell that he just, you see the player's eyes light up when a pitch is just right down the pipe. Devers swings at the 1-2 pitch and fouls it to the left side out of play, and we'll do it again. Bieber delivered.
Ball two.
Low, ball two. That evens the count. 2-2 the count. 4 runs is the lead. 2 top is the inning. And Devers takes a swing at one and fouls it to the right side. One of them inside pitches that Devers got a base hit on in the first inning. Oh, that one is right in there, right on the block. A good pitch from Bieber. That's his third strikeout of the game. Devers goes down looking like a man who's afraid to swing the bat. Xander Bogaerts now steps in with 2 outs here in the inning. The pitch swung on and missed. A knuckle curve on the outside part of the plate fooled Bogaerts. He was fooled earlier in this game too when he had a strikeout. And he swings at this pitch and ropes one up the middle for a base hit. Just out of the reach of the second baseman. He's got himself a sweet, sweet base hit. Xander Bogaerts making up for that strikeout in the first inning by finding himself on the base. Oh, Shane Bieber not having a good outing whatsoever. 55 pitches in 2 innings, 4 runs surrendered. Surprised the pitching coach hasn't come out to give him a little chit-chat, give him a little pat on the bum to say, hey man, everything's okay. The pitch to J.D. Martinez. Oh, hey, Kurt. My friend Kurt has joined me. Thank you for commenting. Thanks for being here. If you have no idea who I am personally, please comment. I want to make some friends. That one's outside. 1-1 is the count. So the Red Sox have a runner leading off from first. Bieber pitching out of the stretch. He delivers. Outside with the slider. That is ball 2. The slider that fooled a couple hitters in the first inning is not fooling them now in the second. The Red Sox showing some plate discipline. J.D. Martinez looks at Shane Bieber, who is at the belt. He delivers. Outside with the slider again. He's not going to chase it. 3-1 the count. 4-run lead for the Red Sox here in the second. Like I said, they're going to need to tack on the runs. This Cleveland offense is no joke. The 3-1 pitch swung on and missed. That's going to make the count full. So we got ourselves a full count here. Shane Bieber is at the belt. He delivers. Swung on and missed. A sweet, sweet pitch on the lower inside part of the plate. He struck out J.D. Martinez, and that will retire the side. But Andrew Benintendi with a big old ding-dong. After 1.5, Red Sox 4, Indians nothing. Here on Play-by-Play, I'm Cleat Callahan.
For the Indians, the designated hitter, Ronby.
Dynamite drop in, Kurt. Yes, Shane Bieber was not sorry about that home run. But we've discussed already he is in no way related to the pop sensation Justin Bieber.
1-0.
Eduardo Rodriguez to Franmil Reyes. Throws a ball high. It's ball 1 here in the bottom of the second. He's got a very comfy 4-run lead. Comfy like My Pillow. This show is in no way sponsored by My Pillow, but it would be if they offered the 1-0 pitch. Ooh, in there for a strike. A little bit questionable there. It seems as though Bieber's getting squeezed and Rodriguez is getting stretched. That one is also in there for a strike, and that makes the count 1-2. Eduardo Rodriguez delivers just off the plate. That's going to be a 2-2 count now to Mr. Franmil Reyes. The pitch. In there, strike 3 looking. Reyes watched a pitch that just got in there in the high inside corner, and he struck him out. Eddie Rodriguez with some pinpoint accuracy there. Good for him. That brings up Cesar Hernandez to face Eddie Rod. And the first pitch is low.
Ball 1, no strike.
The umpires in this game, well, the home plate umpire in this game. Oh, there's one, hit to left field. And settling under it easily is Benintendi. Looked it off the bat, but Benintendi was there to make the catch. And there are 2 outs now in the inning. That brings up Domingo Santana. Yeah, the home plate umpires are definitely, he's definitely questionable in many of his calls in this game so far, but it's something you got to deal with. There's one in there for a strike. You know, you got to say, you wonder if one day the umpires will be replaced with computers, but then again, as there's another questionable call for strike 2, you wonder if this is a computer, you know? There's one swung on and hit to JBJ in center field, and he makes an over-the-shoulder catch to retire the side. So the Indians do nothing here in the bottom of the second, and the Red Sox are coming up in the top of the third. They are leading 4-0 here on Play by Play. I'm Cleat Callahan. Hey, there's Heidi Watney. Heidi Watney on the screen talking about Andrew Benintendi's solo home run, I'm sure. But I'm going to talk about AI because that's what's fascinating to me right now. You always think to yourself, well, they should replace umpires with computers, with StatCast stuff, pinpoint accuracy. We set up a camera and there's no question, it's a ball or a strike. But we have humans doing the calls because we want to make sure that this is a humane, we want to bring the humanity to the game. However, this is a computer simulation, and the umpires are computers right now. So what gives? What gives is my point. You want to have umpire personalities, that's fine. Hey, there's Terry! Look at that man, Terry Francona. Terry Francona, a hero in Boston. He'll never have to pay for a meal in Boston ever again. Mitch Moreland swinging at the 1-0 pitch. He had a 2 RBI single in the first inning. It was his first solid base hit since I started this program. What was I talking about? Robots? Do you guys care? You don't care about me talking about robots. We got a baseball game. 1-2 is the count. Moreland fights this one off and fouls it to the left side. Taking a look at the shift there, I can see that they're playing him to pull. The 1-2 pitch. Low, ball 2. I tell you, I could talk about robots all day. I could talk about a robot all day. But I won't. Mitch Moreland, the 2-2 pitch. Swung on and lofted to center field, not very deep at all. Second baseman going out, settles under it, makes the catch, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the second baseman.
I fully intend on telling Mitch Moreland that he sucks in my fake baseball commentary. I'm sure he would love to hear that. It's like telling a baseball player that he's doing really well for your fantasy team. Anyway, I'm surprised Mr. Shane Bieber is still pitching in this game, but he got one quick out. Let's see how far he'll go into this game. He's facing Michael Chavis now and is ahead 0-1. And now he's ahead further 0-2. I always knew that if I were to ever meet a ball player, I'd want to meet Johnny Gomes, and I would ask him politely if he could punch me in the face. The 0-2 pitch in the dirt.
1 ball, 2 strikes, count.
That ball is a ball. I always just thought it would be just so great just to get completely laid out by Johnny Gomes. I named my car after him, one of the cars I have owned. Old Ironsides after that man. Chavis swings and misses. He's down on strikes. A sweet, sweet curve there, or slider I should say, from Bieber.
Now batting.
That's his 5th strikeout of the game. Despite giving up 4 runs in 3 innings, he has still struck out 5. So that brings up JBJ the man, who's 0 for 1 in this game. And he watches strike 1 in there. JBJ making maybe his 4th appearance in play-by-play. A lot of these games have taken place in National League ballparks. The 0-1 pitch inside, and it hits him right on the thigh. Oh, that's got a sting. It got him right in the meat of the thigh.
Now batting.
Yep, Bieber aiming for where I would eat someone. If I had to be a cannibal, I would choose the thigh. A lot of good meat there, especially in a ball play. Why don't you comment and tell me what part of a human being you would eat? Christian Vasquez swings and misses at the first pitch here. 2 outs with a runner on at first base in the top of the 3rd. Boston Red Sox leading the Indians 4-0. JBJ takes his lead. Bieber at the belt delivers inside ball 1. I guess if you were to cook it, the ass would taste a lot better with all the fat and the marbling I imagine to be there. Checked his swing. Did he go? He did not. Umpire giving him the call there, and there it makes the count 2-1. But if you were to not cook the meat, I don't know. I just don't know. 2-1 the count. Christian Vasquez swings and fouls one to the left side out of play. That evens the count at 2-2. 2 outs here, top of the third inning. Bieber at the belt, looks the runner back. He delivers. Swung out and fouled again. The 79th pitch from Shane Bieber. Swung on and missed. Christian Vasquez swinging at a pitch very high and inside, and Bieber gets out of that inning unscathed. After 2.5, 4-0 Red Sox. Indians coming up here on Play by Play. I'm Cleat Callahan.
Leading off.
Roberto Perez steps into the box to face Eddie Rodriguez. The Indians will bat 8-9-1 here in the bottom of the third. The pitch from Rodriguez. In there, strike one. You see, that would have been called a ball for Bieber. I definitely feel like there's some favoritism. I wonder if the umpire has any money on it.
That's inside.
That one's inside, and the count is now 1-1. Ooh, what a wicked, awful swing that was. Perez fooled a bunch. Way ahead of that one. And he swings and dribbles one to third base. Devers has it on the first for the out. And there's one down here in the bottom of the third inning. We're in Progressive Field, by the way, if you didn't know, with Greg Allen stepping into the box. I once went to Cleveland. I saw a game at Progressive Field. I'm not sure if it was called Progressive Field or the Jacobs Field, but I was definitely there. I went to the Rock and Roll Museum, Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Went to a couple Indians games, one of which I was in the luxury box. And then that was it. There was nothing else to do in Cleveland.
Count is 1-2.
Counts 1-2 to Greg Allen, who swings and misses at that last pitch. I don't want to knock Cleveland. Everyone says Cleveland rocks, especially Drew Carey of the Drew Carey Show. But I just was not very entertained. That one's low ball, too. Here I am. I spent money on Facebook to promote this game to Cleveland fans. Hey, he got him. That pitch was sweet. That was right. Oh, what are you complaining about, Alan? He's got some choice words for the umpire. Let's see where this ball landed. That's a good pitch, right at the knees. I think Alan was more upset that his team's not getting those calls when they're in the defensive end. That brings up the top of the order in Francisco Lindor, who's 1 for 1 in this game. Anyway, I spent money to promote this game to fans in Cleveland and in Akron, Ohio, and here I am saying that Cleveland was boring. Well, downtown Cleveland was boring. However, I also was under 21 years of age. I was with my dad and my brothers, and we were only there. What a swing that was from an MVP candidate to swing and miss it that badly at a pitch. What's going on in the water at Cleveland? That one's inside. That makes the count 2-2. I'm rambling again. The point of the matter is I'm sure Cleveland is a lovely town. That one's very, very well inside, and that makes the count full at 3-2. Cleveland was fine. The weather was good. Sure, the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame was neat. The 3-2 pitch swung on and popped up the elevator shaft. Vasquez settling under it. He makes the catch, and that retires the side. Eddie Rodriguez just flying through the order here. After 3 innings, Red Sox 4, Cleveland nothing. Here on Play by Play, I'm Cleat Callahan. Hello, cheers.
Leading off for Boston.
The 9-1-2 hitter is coming up to bat here for the Red Sox in the top of the 4th inning with a 4-run lead. If you haven't liked me on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram at Cleat Callahan yet, then please do so. Pilar swinging at the first pitch, fouls it out of play to the right side. Shane Bieber still on the mound for the Indians. He had a rough go of it in the first couple innings, but seems to have settled down. I'm sure, though, that if he goes into any trouble this inning, he will have a short leash. The 0-1 pitch to Kevin Pilar is lofted foul. It was jammed a bit there. And the count's 0-2. Shane Bieber delivers. High ball one.
1-2.
Tell your friends about play-by-play. Tell your friends to join me on the play-by-play. Every Thursday I do a game. Kevin Pillar versus Shane Bieber. The 1-2 pitch swung on and chopped to the second baseman. He scoops it up. And he throws on the first for an easy first out of the fourth inning.
Now back left field.
Andrew Benintendi steps in now. 2 for 2 with a solo ding-dong and a single. A run scored and an RBI. The pitch from Bieber. High, ball one. By the way, I have yet to mention the sponsor of today's game. It is water. The 1-0 pitch. Lofted, foul out of play to the left side, out of the reach of the third baseman. That's going to drop in. Foul. The count's 1-1. The pitch, inside, ball two. Yes, that's correct. The sponsor today is water, but it's not just any old water. It's Boston Red Sox natural spring water. Bieber. Benintendi lost from the left field. Easy out. 2 outs here in the inning.
Now batting.
Yeah, let me show you. Just stay right where you are. I'll move. Definitely.
So they sell this water at BJ's. It's Boston Red Sox water. It tastes just like the Red Sox.
Ball, that's too high.
So ball one high to Rafael Devers, who swings at the second pitch and fouls it away. Yes, that's correct. Boston Red Sox natural spring water, which is bottled in New York, New York. The source, Brandonville, Pennsylvania. So when I think of Boston Red Sox water, I think of Pennsylvania and New York. Cheers, everyone. Oh, Devers! He got all of that, baby! Oh, there's no question about that baseball. It is long gone. Holy smokes! What a big, big ding-dang, ding-along, ding-dong home run was that for Devers. Rafi Devers just took Shane Bieber yard. 424 feet. 108 miles an hour exit velocity. Holy smokes. He just looked at this whoop. No question about it. Holy smokes. The Red Sox now have a 5-0 lead. I bet he's been drinking Red Sox water to get all that power. So we got ourselves a 5-run lead, and finally the Indians have Adam Plutko going on in the bullpen, warming up. Bieber facing Xander Bogaerts, about to throw his 93rd pitch in the 4th inning. He gave up 5 runs. Definitely not ace material today, if you were to ask me. The 0-1 pitch to Bogaerts, who swings at it and lofts it to left center field, chasing after it, and it's going to drop. It's going to fall in. And into second base with a double is Xander Bogaerts easily. That ball could have been caught. Either the left fielder did not get a good read or I don't know what, but he just kind of fists this one to the left side. And the left fielder leaps after it, trying to catch it. Definitely misread that ball. Took a wrong angle. There's Tito. Terry Francona said, you know, I've had enough of Bieber. I just didn't think that he had it. And we were in the 5th inning there. We feel like we had a good chance to come back into this ball game. And he just didn't have it. So I figured, with bringing Adam Plutko to continue pitching in this game, 5 runs is, it's not a little bit. That's a lot of runs. So, I figured I'd come out there and I do the old move like that, and hopefully, hopefully we can come back. That is my Terry Francona impression of the game. I hope you enjoyed it. JD Martinez stepping in now, watches ball 1. He had a double, an RBI, and a run in this game. And who's that? Xander Bogaerts takes his lead from second base. So that's it for Shane Bieber. That's it, baby, baby, baby. Ooh, you did not pitch very well. Martinez lost one to right field, giving chase at the right fielder, and right in front of the wall, he makes the catch there. That went a long way, but not before Rafael Devers just totally smokes one to the right field part of the stadium, and he gave a fan a souvenir. That's what he did. So this is play-by-play. I'm Cleat Callahan.
Leading off for the Indians.
Thank you, the real Dr. Matt, for complimenting me on my Terry Francona impression. One would think that I had Terry Francona as a guest. I actually thought about calling into my local sports radio station pretending to be Terry Francona a couple times over the last few years. I never had the guts. Hey, there's a foul ball. Oscar Mercado facing Eddie Rodriguez. Red Sox have a 5-0 lead here in the bottom of the fourth inning.
That's a ball.
And Eddie Rodriguez delivers ball 2. There's a pitch, and it's driven foul. 2-2 the count, even. Eddie Rodriguez did not, what am I trying to say? What I'm trying to say is that Eddie Rodriguez has had a lot of rest on the bench between innings. The Red Sox definitely are taking a lot of the time off the clock on offense. That's how you say a sentence. Oscar Mercado brings the count full. The payoff pitch. Swung on and dribbled to the left side out of play. We'll do it again. Eduardo Rodriguez delivers the pitch. Swung on and lofted foul. We'll do it one more time. Or more. Swung on and fouled again to the backstop. Mercado having a very good at-bat here, fouling off a lot of pitches. Eddie Rodriguez with the full count pitch now again. That was just a bit high and he lost him. So Eddie Rodriguez walks the leadoff hitter in the bottom of the fourth inning. And that brings up Carlos Santana. Shane Bieber knocked out of this game in the top of the fourth inning. 5 strikeouts, but also 5 earned runs. Actually, it might be 3 earned runs because of that error in the right field in the first inning. Carlos Santana in the box. Swings at the first pitch and lofts one to the right side. Pilar settles under it, makes the catch. And there's the first out of the inning. Let's take a look. I want to see how many runs Shane Bieber actually did give up. So if you don't mind, I'm going to go ahead and pause this game and check the stats. Oops, I hit the wrong button. Shoot. I hit the wrong button, everybody. I am so sorry. Let's see. All I want to do is pause the game. I just want to pause it. There we go. Wrong controller. Let's take a look here. The game log. No, the box score. Yeah, they counted. Wow, that was not counted as an error. Silly me for not even checking. So Shane Bieber, yes, he did indeed give up 5 earned runs in 3 1/3 inning. At any rate, he didn't do very well. Jose Ramirez is at the plate now with a 1-1 count and a runner leading from first. 1 out here in the bottom of the fourth. The pitch from Rodriguez. Chop foul. That brings the count to 1-2. The pitch in the dirt. Vasquez keeps it in front of him, but the runner is still going to advance to second base. That one bounced so hard off his chest that Rodriguez ended up fielding it in front of the mound. That's got to hurt a little bit. I'm sure he's going to get a little bit of a black and blue. He's going to get a boo-boo on his boobie. So Mercado takes his lead from second base now. 2-2 the count. The pitch. That brings the count full to ball low and in. Oh, you can hear the drum. Isn't that cool? Hey, he got him, striking him out. Ramirez strikes out looking. That's the third strikeout for Eddie Rodriguez. And I believe that's the third looking strike as well. All of these Ks for Mr. Rodriguez, I think, are backwards Ks. He's just painting the black when he needs to. Very, 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 very important second out here in the bottom of the fourth. It brings up Franmil Reyes, who checks his swing but does indeed go around, even though it was a strike either way. And the count is 0-1. Yeah, you can hear the Indians drum in center field. That's a nice touch, San Diego Studios. That's a nice touch. He swings at that pitch and hits one through the hole on the right side, trying to score is Mercado. The throw home, not in time, and he's safe, and the Indians are on the board. Franmil Reyes with an opposite field grounder through the hole, scores Mercado, and the Indians cut the lead to 4. Swinging at the first pitch is this hitter, Devers, on the second for the out, and that retires the side. But the Indians find themselves on the board. The score is now 5-1 after 4 innings. We're at Progressive Field, Sox versus Indians. This is Play-by-Play, and I am Cleat Callahan. Thank you so much for tuning in. Please like me on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter at Cleat Callahan. Please follow me where you see me now, twitch.tv/play-by-play. And then find me on YouTube and subscribe and like to that crap. Adam Plutko's still in the game to face Mitch Moreland, 1 for 2 in this game. And he swings at the first pitch and ropes one to the... Holy... Whoa! That was a line drive... Smoked down the right field line, and the first baseman diving catches that one right out of the air. That was a heck of a play.
1-0.
So Mitch Moreland finally finding his bat, hits 2 balls very, very hard, 1 for 2 runs, and the other one for an out, an Adam ball, if you will. Speaking of Adam, Adam Plutko on the mound, delivering the 1-0 pitch to Michael Chavis, who swings and misses at a slider. And that makes the count 1-1. Hunter Wood in the bullpen, getting himself all toasty and warm. The 1-1 pitch from Plutko. Swung on and dribbled out in front of the plate. The pitcher has it, throws on to first in time for the out. Plutko had to make a strong, accurate throw there, and he did. There are 2 outs now in the game, in the inning, excuse me. Jackie Bradley Jr. was hit by pitch in this game. He was hit right off the tuchus, and he swings and misses at the first pitch. That's strike 1. JBJ the man, JBJ TM. Swing and a miss again, quickly down 0-2. Sweet pitch there from Plutko. So 2 outs and the 0-2 pitch. Swung on and fouled. He got a piece of that one. The pitch. Swung on and missed. JBJ strikes out to retire the side. And the Red Sox go down without a whimper. After 4.5. 5-1 Red Sox here on Play-by-Play. I am Cleat Callahan. Heidi Watney's on the screen talking about God knows what, which means I'm going to talk about, I don't know, I could talk about robots again, artificial intelligence. I could talk about this whiskey, this little dribble right here. This decanter, by the way, a gift from my brother Matt. It is a shape in the shape of a baseball that he picked up at Cooperstown, New York, Cooperstown Distillery in Cooperstown, New York, where the Baseball Hall of Fame is. It's a wonderful gift. I've definitely gotten its worth out of it. And I'm drinking Glendalough Irish whiskey.
No.
Domingo Santana steps in now to face Mr. Eduardo Rodriguez. And the pitch is outside. That makes the count 2-0. Swing and a miss. Pulled very badly on a changeup there, well ahead of that pitch. And the count is 2-1. The pitch outside, 3-1. On deck, Roberto Perez. Eddie Rodriguez in the windup, delivers, swung on and grounded to the right side, out of play. That makes the count full. Full count to Santana. The pitch.
Nope.
Just low, and he walked him. Eddie Rodriguez walking the leadoff batter for the second time in this game, not putting himself in any comfortable position by any means, despite a 4-run lead. Like I said, the powder keg that is the Indians' offense. What the heck is that? Get that thing off the dugout! What is that? Get out of here! What are you? You disgusting thing! You disgust me! So Roberto Perez at the plate watches strike one on the inside part of the plate, and he's hoping to get his team back in this. They're down 4. That one's low for ball 1. Rodriguez delivers, swing and a grounder up to the pitcher, who fields it, throws on to first for the out. The runner advances to second base, fielder's choice. There's one out here in the inning and a runner at second base.
Up next for Cleveland.
Up next for Cleveland, Mr. Greg Allen, who struck out in the 3rd inning. Struck out looking, yelled a whole bunch at the fake umpire, and was not ejected. That one's low for ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
To Allen. Santana taking his lead from second base. It's only the 5th inning. The Indians definitely can chip away at this lead, at this deficit. Allen lost one to center field. JBJ catches it. Definitely don't want to test that arm. And the runner stays at second base. There are 2 outs now in the bottom of the 5th inning through the top of the order. And perennial MVP candidate Francisco Lindor steps into the box to face Eddie Rodriguez for the 3rd time. He is 1 for 2 against Rodriguez. The first pitch swinging, lofted to right field, drifting out of play. That had home run distance, but it had too much spin and landed in foul territory. So a long first strike. Eddie Rodriguez looks the runner back and delivers outside ball 1. A solid base hit will score the run and cut this deficit down to 3 runs. As there's one grounded to the shortstop, Bogarts, who fields it cleanly, throws on to first. Low throw, but Moreland scoops it up without an issue. That retires his side. So after 5 innings, Red Sox 5, Indians 1. Here on the play-by-play, I am Cleat Callahan.
Leading off the ball. The catcher.
Top of the 6th inning here, Christian Vasquez steps in with 2 strikeouts in this game. Definitely trying to avoid the hat trick. Speaking of hat trick, this shirt resembles the Boston Bruins logo.
Ball.
And Bruins play hockey. And hockey has hat tricks also. You see, that's called cross-disciplinary studies. So, Plutko still on the mound for the Indians, playing the mop-up role. Has done pretty well for himself. Has only thrown now 13 pitches.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And has pitched 1 2/3. Either way, he's ahead 1 2 to Vasquez, who watches ball 2 blown away.
Count, 2 and 2.
2 and 2 the count. Plutko to Vasquez. Swung on and ripped foul. Defeater, by the way, Boston Hardcore. Represent. Woo! 2 and 2. The pitch. Vasquez ropes one through the hole on the left side. Clean base hit there for Vasquez, and the Red Sox have a runner on at first with nobody out.
The right fielder, number 5, Kevin Pillar.
Just a good piece of hitting. Solid base hit. That brings up the number 9 hitter, Kevin Pillar, to face Adam Plutko. Pillar 0 for 2 in this game. And he watches strike 1 go past him. Good beard. Good beard on that Kevin Pillar. Very similar to a Mike Napoli, circa 2013. Plutko with the 0-1 pitch, swung on and fisted the opposite way. Strike 2. Plutko looks the runner back, delivers low
One
for
ball,
ball one.
2 strikes.
Plutko trying to keep his team in it. Vasquez not very speedy, leading from first base. Pilar at the plate, swings and fouls one off again. This count is still 1-2. Plutko delivers. Low and away, ball two. Evens the count at 2-2. Kevin Pilar hoping to get himself a nice base hit. He watches strike three. Whoa! Questionable call there. He's asking the umpire, what the heck are you thinking? That one was definitely low, if not low and inside. Yeah, it just touched the inside part of the plate, but that was low. However, the Red Sox have gotten nothing but beneficial calls. So, you know what? Let's let them have this one. No question to that pitch. That one's a strike. This home plate umpire definitely gave Shane Bieber a whole bunch of frustration. Added some gray hairs to his head, I'm sure, as he was squeezed quite a bit during this game. But now, the Red Sox got a little bit of that medicine as well. So Benintendi ropes one to the right side. That's going to fall in for a base hit as well. Christian Vasquez trying to go in for third. He'll make it in there without any issue. The throw was well off the mark, diving head first. And Benintendi has his third hit of the game. Just a good piece of hitting, roping one over the right fielder's head for a base hit. Vasquez with some good heads-up base running finds himself at third base. And that brings up Rafi Devers, who watches a slider in there for strike one. Runners at the corners now. Rafi Devers, 2 hits in this game, one of which a very long home run. He has a RBI and a run scored in this game. Hoping to tack on to this 4-run lead. The pitch. Swung on and hit to center field. That's going to fall in for a base hit. In to score is Christian Vasquez, and the Red Sox take the lead 6-1. Rafi Devers with his third hit of the game, his second RBI, and the Red Sox get their 5-run lead back. No question about it. Xander Bogaerts now steps in with Adam Plutko. He checks the swing, but he went around, says the home plate umpire. He finds himself down 0-1. Xander Bogaerts also 2 for 3 in this game with a double and a single. You know, I talked so much about how the Indians were the offensive threat, but let's not forget the offensive threat that is the Boston Red Sox. They definitely can string some hits together. And there's one. Nope. Grounded to the second base and throws on the shortstop for the one. On the first for the double play. Bogaerts hits into a double play, and that puts a kibosh on that inning. But the Red Sox score another one, and they take a 5-run lead. 6-1 Red Sox here after 5.5. Indians coming up. This is play-by-play. My name is Cleat Callahan. What's yours?
Leading off for the Indians, the center fielder,
Oscar Mercado. Oscar Mercado. Oscar Mercado steps in to face Eddie Rodriguez for the third time today. And he watches strike one in there. Mercado, I believe, walked twice. He's 1 for 1. And he watches ball one high. We're in the bottom of the 6th inning. 6-1 Red Sox. Eddie Rodriguez cruising on the mound. Delivers ball 2 low and away. Foul! 2-2! Foul! 2-2! The pitch! Ball!
3-2.
Full count! Ball! Wow, okay, so that is looks like we got an injury here. The trainer is out of the dugout and is examining the hip area of Rodriguez. Rodriguez is complaining of tightness or a strain in his hip flexor. The injury is such that Rodriguez will be unable to continue in this game. A first for play-by-play, an in-game injury. Rodriguez, I have so many questions right now. First of all,
Your attention, please. Now pitching for.
all right, Austin Bryce is in this
Number
game.
35.
I got to pause it here. Hold on 1 second. Hold on. Eddie Rodriguez was cruising, pitching so well in this game, but because of the algorithm of fake simulated baseball, the game, I feel like it arbitrarily decided that Rodriguez was going to suffer a hip flexor strain after surrendering a walk to Oscar Mercado. His third walk of the game, by the way. Good for Oscar. On base percentage, definitely something to take note of. But he pitched 5 innings of 1-run baseball and all of a sudden gets a hip flexor strain. I don't know. I know that could happen in real life, but I don't think that could happen in fake baseball. Whatever, man. Fine. Eduardo Rodriguez out of the game, and Austin Bryce will step in relief with a 5-run lead to face Carlos Santana, who immediately hits a base hit to the right side. Austin Bryce throws one pitch right down the pipe. Santana could have done a lot worse with that pitch. And the Indians find themselves with runners at first and second, nobody out here in the bottom of the 6th inning. The bullpen now for the Red Sox has Hembry and Darwinzon Hernandez in. And first pitch swinging again, hit opposite field to the left side. Benintendi makes the catch, no problem. And the runners do not advance. There's now 1 out in the inning. So 2 pitches for Austin Bryce, resulting in a base hit and an out. And that brings up the number 5 hitter, Franmil Reyes, who's 1 for 2 in this game with a single and an RBI. Mercado takes his lead from second base, and Austin Bryce delivers at home a strike. Strike 1. The first strike. The count is 0-1. Bryce delivers high, ball 1, and it gets away from Vasquez. On to third base is Mercado, and he's in there safely. Oh, heads up base running from Oscar Mercado. That ball bounces off. That just tipped off Vasquez's glove. He just didn't catch it cleanly, and it pops out of his glove, but Mercado was watching the whole time, and he speedily runs into third base and finds himself there safely. So now the Indians have runners at first and third with 1 out against Austin Bryce. Reyes watches ball 2, a curveball float out of the zone. This counts even now at 2-2. Outside again, that makes the count full. Cesar Hernandez on deck, full count to Franmil Reyes. Austin Bryce looks the runners back and delivers. Swing and a foul to the right side, out of play, will do it again. We're in the bottom of the 6th inning with the Red Sox 6, Cleveland 1. The pitch from Bryce, in there, strike 3. Oh, he does not like that call, the batter does not. But that one was just on the lower part of the plate. All of the strikeouts, I believe, for the Indians in this game have been looking. I think that's the 4th or 5th strikeout. I haven't been keeping track, but all the Ks are backwards. So there makes 2 outs here in the bottom of the 6th inning. Runners at the corner still for Cesar Hernandez. 0 for 2 in this game with a line out and a ground out. Facing Austin Bryce for the first time. Bryce from the stretch looks the runners back at the belt. He delivers. In there for a strike. That brings the count to 1-1. Austin Bryce called into this game in an emergency role after Eduardo Rodriguez suffered a flip hepser. Yep, a hip flexor strain somehow. And there's another pitch that was blown away for ball 2 that evens the count at 2-2. Austin Bryce hoping to get the heck out of this inning. With the way Rodriguez was pitching, I wasn't expecting to see many relief pitches at all, but here we are. Oh, Cesar Hernandez barely fought that one off to stay alive. The count remains 2-2. Bryce at the belt delivers, swing and a pop up to center field. This should be no problem for JBJ. He makes the catch and the Red Sox get out of that inning, luckily. So they lose their starting pitcher, but they still have a 5-run lead after 6 innings. Red Sox 5-6 and the Indians 1.
Leading off with the Red Sox, the designated hitter, J.D.
Thank you for joining us. This is Play by Play. I am Cleat Callahan, and J.D. Martinez will step into the box to face Adam Plutko, who's in his 3rd inning of relief. The first pitch is strike 1.
0-1.
Perez and Leon warming up in the bullpen for the Indians in case Plutko decides to get tired or arbitrarily get himself a hip flexor. So he looks in and delivers the 0-1 pitch to Martinez. Swung on and grounded to the second baseman, scooped up easily on the first base for the first out of the inning. That's going to bring up Mitch Moreland, who had a single and 2 RBI in this game. Also had a wicked line drive to the first baseman that was caught out of a diving. The first baseman dove for it, is my point. Who cares? All right, he looks at ball 1 high in the zone. Counts now 1-0. He delivers the pitch right down the pipe. That was going to be strike 1. Mitch Moreland, hoping to stay out of his reputation of being a pop-out, ground-out, strikeout kind of hitter. He's having himself a good game offensively. Base hit, hard line drive, 2 RBI. 1 for 3 in this game. 1-1 is the count. The pitch swung on and missed at a changeup well ahead of that pitch. And the count's now 1-2. Adam Plutko delivers. High and inside, that's going to be ball 2. The 2-2 pitch from Plutko. Swung on and roped foul to the right side, out of play. The 2-2 pitch. Swung on again and fouled to the left side, this time out of play. We'll do it once more. Plutko from the windup, delivering home to Moreland. The pitch. Swung on and missed. Sick breaking pitch. Moreland had no chance of catching that one, and he is out on strikes. Oh, my goodness. If he doesn't strike out or ground out or pop out all the time, I would say, shake this one off. But he had a good game also. You know what, Moreland, shake this one off. He did good. All right, Chavis swinging at the first pitch. Ropes one in the gap on the right side. That's going to drop in on the warning track and bounce over the fence for a ground rule double. Chavis swinging at the first pitch. Ropes one oppo field into the gap. That one bounced on the warning track and fell over the fence. Ground rule double. That's going to do it for Adam Plutko. That brings in Hunter Wood. Hunter Wood with an ERA just under 3 last year, 36 games, 1-1 record, 1 save and 1 opportunity, 45 innings of relief. 39-12 with his strikeout to walk ratio. Nothing really ideal, but you know what? Terry Francona, I think he's going to do a real good job. Facing Jackie Bradley Jr. So Mike Chavis leads from second base, and JBJ watches strike 1 in there. He was hit by pitch in the 5th, right off the part of the body I would eat if I were a cannibal. The meaty part of the thigh right near the buttocks. Hunter Wood at the belt, looks Chavis back at second, and he delivers. That one's in the dirt, but it stays in front of the catcher. Good stop there, and Chavis does not advance. That makes the count 1-1. Hunter Wood with his long locks of hair and his short beard delivers home. That one's high. Ball 2. The 2-1 pitch. Swung on and ripped to the left field side and out of play. You got a rope on that one, but just curved a little bit too much. Out of play. 2-2 is the count. Hunter Wood to JBJ. The pitch. Swung on and chopped foul. Out of play. 2-2 the count again. Mike Chavis leading from second base. Blah, 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 blah. Hunter Wood at the belt. He delivers. And high, ball 3. Okay, this counts full. JBJ hoping to get a hold of one or just get on base with a walk. Christian Vasquez on deck. Hunter Wood in relief. Pitches. Foul. Good at bat here from JBJ. 7 pitches. Hunter Wood looks in and delivers, and JBJ fouls one away again. Jackie Bradley Jr. having an 8-pitch at bat. The 9th pitch of this at bat is coming from Hunter Wood. In there, strike 3. Beautiful pitch. Outside part of the plate. Jackie Bradley Jr. was frozen, complains a little bit, but he's wrong to complain. It's a good pitch. And that retires his side. Wood gets out of it. So it's 7th inning stretch time. Okay, Red Sox 6, Cleveland Indians 1. It's time for me to stretch my legs.
For the Indians, the left fielder.
I will be back in just a minute. Oh, my body. All right. All right, I just had a bite of my calzone. Homemade calzone. Let's get this game going, baby. So Austin Bryce is going to be facing Domingo Santana in the bottom of the 7th. And first pitch swinging foul for strike 1. Swung on the second pitch, roped the opposite way. Well, the opposite way of the first time. Strike 2. And he grounds one up the middle. That's going to skirt through for a base hit. And the Indians find themselves with a base runner here in the bottom of the 7th inning.
Now batting, the catcher.
Trying to wear my dog like a scarf, like an animal scarf. Whoop! Nope, up there. I love you, Josie. I'm sorry I tried to wear you like an article of clothing. Roberto Perez at the plate. Swings and rips one to left field. Benintendi giving chase, and he makes the catch over his shoulder. Oh, that one was roped right off the bat. But it was a long and dramatic out.
Allen.
Look at this one. Good handle on that one. Benintendi, though, the fielder that he is, reaches up and just kind of snags that one out of the sky. That brings up the number 9 hitter, the switch hitting Greg Allen. He swings at the first pitch and dribbles one through the hole in the middle for a base hit. So, 2 base runners now for the Indians, both of which got base hits and grounding one up the middle. And they're threatening a little bit. They're threatening just a little bit. Uh-oh. Keith Embry and Matt Barnes warming up in the bullpen. Brings up the top of the order for the Indians, and Francisco Lindor, who's 1 for 3 in this game with a single in the first, hitting from the right side now. A lot of switch hitters on this Indians ball club. 2 runners on the base path, first and second, 1 out, bottom of the 7th inning. 6-1 lead for the Red Sox. Austin Bryce on the mound facing Lindor, the 1-0 pitch. Swung on and lofted to right field. It's carrying, it's going way back. On the warning track is Pilar, and he makes the catch. Oh, that one was just drifting and drifting and drifting, and then it finally died. And Kevin Pilar made the catch on the warning track. The runner did not advance from second base. So we have runners on at first and second with 2 outs in the bottom of the 7th. For Oscar Mercado, 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored, and I'm pretty sure that he has 3 walks in this game. On base percentage through the roof for this young number 2 hitter. The pitch from Bryce is in there for a strike. As I said earlier, Embry and Barnes getting all nice and dusty in the bullpen. So Santana takes his lead from second base. Bryce looks him back and delivers. Outside, ball one. Oscar Mercado. 2 outs, bottom of the 7th. The pitch. Outside again. That's 2-1 the count. So the 2-1 pitch. In there, strike 2. Okay, 2 runners on. 2-2 count. 2 outs. Bottom of the 7th inning. Austin Bryce at the belt. He delivers. Swung on and fouled to the right side. Out of play. We'll do it again. Oscar Mercado hoping to get a base hit here. And he watches ball 3 sneak inside. Carlos Santana on deck. Indians threatening here. If they could get a runner on, they got the bases juiced for their power hitter. If they could get this guy right here at the plate, Mr. Mercado, to get a digger, that makes this a ball game as well. 3-2 pitch. Swung on and grounded to the shortstop. Bogarts, it pops out of his glove, and everybody's safe. Oh, they scored that one in error, as they should. So that one was a grounder to Bogart's left side. He gave chase to it. It took a funny hop. Looks like it bounced off the dirt and bounced off his forearm. That's what it looked like to me. Tough error, tough, costly error for the Red Sox, as now Carlos Santana steps into the box with the bases juiced, the bases full of Indians, facing Austin Bryce. 2 outs, bottom of the 7th. The pitch. In there, strike 1. With 1 swing of the bat, Carlos Santana can make this a 1-run game. Will it happen? We'll just find out. Austin Bryce delivering the wall, delivering a pitch outside. That's ball 1. The 1-1 pitch in the dirt for Vasquez. It dribbles out in front of him. He kept it in front of him, a little bit drifted to the right side, but not far away enough for the runner to score from third. Bryce at the belt. He delivers. The 2-1 pitch is popped up foul behind the plate. That evens the count at 2-2. Austin Bryce trying to get out of this Jim Jam. He delivers. Swung on and fouled again. Fighting him off is Santana. Drama here in the bottom of the 7th inning. A 6-1 lead feels a lot smaller. The pitch, Santana drives one to right field, out of play. You don't like it when 5 runs feels like 1. Bases loaded, the 2-2 pitch. Swung on and fouled to the left side again. 2 outs, bottom of the 7th. Austin Bryce versus Carlos Santana. At the belt, Bryce delivers. Swing and a miss! He struck him out, and the Red Sox get out of that jam. A fastball on the inside part of the plate. Carlos Santana swings and misses. Bryce gets out of it, and the Indians do not score. The score remains 6-1 in the Red Sox favor. This is play-by-play. I'm Cleat Callahan. We're in the top of the 8th inning now. Dominic Leone steps in relief. 40 games last year with an ERA of 5.5. Not terribly wonderful, but again, he's in here for a pretty mop-up role. Christian Vasquez at the plate, 1 for 3 in this game to face Dominic Leone, who delivers a ball low for ball 1. The attendance today, 18,000 people? Am I completely out of touch in that the Indians are not, that they're not that interesting? I don't know about that. The Indians are a darn good ball club. It's April in Cleveland, and it's 43 degrees according to this game, so I can understand why perhaps there wouldn't be a lot of fans there. Look at that guy in the background. I'm yawning. That's not good. That's not good. Guy in a giant winter coat to watch a baseball game. Okay, 3-1 is the count to Christian Vasquez. Leone delivers. Swung on and fouled to the right side. That's going to make the count even. 3-2 the count now. Leone looks in and has his sign. He delivers. Swung on and ripped to left center field. Not very deep, though. Center fielder settles under it and makes the first out. Fairly pedestrian first out, if I may say so myself. And Christian Vasquez is out. The Indians have Oliver Perez and Phil Marin warming up in the bullpen, just in case this gets out of control for Dominic Leone. Facing Kevin Pillar, who watches ball 1 high out of the zone, 96 miles an hour. That fastball just gets away from Leone. Leone's job right now is to just get 3 damn outs. He needs to make sure that the Indians' deficit remains at 5 and not anymore. He throws his next pitch, again a fastball high. So, like I said, Phil Maton, excuse me, I pronounced his name incorrectly earlier. Phil Maton, I don't know, and Perez warming up in the Indians' bullpen. Dominic Leone at the belt, pitching from the stretch. The 2-0 pitch in there for a strike, a little bit on the inside part of the plate, but who's to argue at this point in the game? Kevin Pillar, 0 for 3 in this game, watches Leone and the pitch. In there for strike 2. Not swinging the bat is Pillar. He needs to do such a thing if he wants to find himself on base. The 2-2 pitch swung on and fouled away. So the count stays 2-2. 1 out here, top of the 8th inning. Kevin Pillar against Leone. The pitch, high fastball. His fastball needs to be brought down about a foot. Fastball's getting away from Leone, and he makes the count full. So we got a 3-2 count. The pitch. In there. Oh, nasty breaking pitch. Looked like another fastball. I can understand why Pillar was going to be fooled by that pitch. Looked like a fastball high in the zone again. That one just whoop, right into the strike zone. And out on strikes is Kevin Pillar. So we got 2 outs here in the inning. For Andrew Benintendi, who's having himself a heck of a game, 3 for 4 with a home run. Swinging at the first pitch is Benintendi, and he fouls it away. 0-1 the count. Leone at the belt. Top of the 8th, 6-1 Red Sox. The pitch from Leone to Benintendi is lofted to center field, fairly deep, but not deep enough. And catching it is the center fielder, and that retires the side. So we've played 7.5 innings now. Red Sox up 6-1 over the Indians. The 4, 5, and 6 innings coming up for the Indians.
Now
Hoping to get some more runs scored, because that's how you win this game.
Hembry.
This is play-by-play, by the way. I'm Cleat Callahan. Okay, Heath Hembry steps in.
Indians, the third baseman.
Matt Barnes and Darwinson Hernandez are warming up in the bullpen in case this tends to get out of control. But Heath Hembry open to get himself a non-official hold with a 5-run lead in the 8th inning. First pitch swinging, hit deep to right field. Oh no, at the wall is Pillar. That ball's gone. Oh my goodness. Ramirez, first pitch swinging, hits himself a solo home run. Jose Ramirez, 359 feet, sparking some life into this Indians lineup, something you certainly don't want to allow to happen as a relief pitcher. Heath Hembry, 1 pitch, 1 home run. Jose Ramirez sits back on this pitch and totally drives it way out of the park. Pillar knew he had no chance of that one. That's a ding-dong-ding-a-ling if I ever saw one. So, 1 pitch from Hembry resulted in a home run. The second pitch is a grounder, dribble to the pitcher. Hembry picks it up and fires the first. Tough play, but he gets him. And there is now 1 out. So, 2 pitches for Hembry, a solo home run, and an out. He now faces Cesar Hernandez. Red Sox lead cut down to 4. The pitch swung on, foul to the back, out of place. Strike 1. Heath Hembry, trial by fire, as it were, as in regard to this game. Definitely not anticipating a home run in his first pitch. But here we are, 6-2 Red Sox. That pitch is well inside, and the count is 1-1. Colton Brewer and Darwinson Hernandez are warming up in the bullpen in case Heath Hembry decides to give up some more ding-dong-ding-a-ling. Cesar Hernandez 0 for 3 in this game, facing Hembry for the first time. He watches the pitch outside for ball 2. The 2-1 pitch swung on and fouled away. That's going to even this count at 2. The 2-2 pitch swung on and hit to center field. And it's going to drop in for a base hit. Heath Hembry appears to forget the role of a reliever
The left fielder, number
The rule being
24.
to get outs.
Domingo.
He thinks it must be to give up hits. So the Red Sox have some trouble here. Domingo Santana, 1 for 2 in this game with a single in the 7th, facing Heath Embry for the first time. He has a runner at first. 1 out here in the bottom of the 8th inning. Heath Embry at the belt, looks the runner back, and he delivers. Swung on and hit to the right side. Pilar running after it. He will not get it. It will drop in for a base hit. His throw into second base, not in time. And that's a solid base hit for Domingo. He just hits this one opposite field, Texas Grouper style. Pilar playing just too far away. Decided not to dive for it. And he just catches it on the one hop. So there's a base hit. So that brings up Roberto Perez, who's 0 for 3 in this game with a line out in the 7th. He's got 2 runners on, first and second. Hernandez taking his lead from second base. Down by 4, the pitch. First pitch swinging, foul to the back. Only 1 out here in the 8th inning. Embry delivers. Swing and a miss, strike 2.
Count 0-2.
Embry needing very desperately a strikeout right now. He looks in, he has his sign, and he delivers. And there's a dribbler to the shortstop. Bogarts has it on the second for 1, on the first for 2. Double play. Very, very much needed double play. So despite the fact that Jose Ramirez went yard that inning, the Red Sox still have a 6-2 lead after 8 innings. We head to the 9th inning. Red Sox 6, Indians 2. This is play-by-play. I am
Your
Cleat
attention,
Callahan.
please. Now pitching for the Indians, number 88, Phil Maton.
So I needed to listen to hear how to pronounce this fellow's name. Phil Maton. Phil Maton steps in to take over for Wood. He will be the 4th pitcher for the Indians after Shane Bieber gave up 5 runs in his outing. He's going to face Rafi Devers. Devers versus Maton. Maton delivers a slider for ball 1. We're in the top of the 9th inning. Red Sox have the 2, 3, and 4 hitters due up. Maton hoping to keep the damage at 4. The pitch, Devers swings, grounds one to the first baseman, who with his glove flips it to the pitcher, who steps on the bag for the out. That was a fancy pants play. Look at that. He caught it with his glove and went bloop, and he flipped it to the pitcher. Made it look so easy. So 1 out here in the top of the 9th inning for Xander Bogaerts, who's 2 for 4 in this game. Maton at the belt. He delivers the first pitch. Swung on and missed. That was a four-seamer at 90 miles an hour. Yet Bogaerts appeared late. Okay, so we got an 0-1 count here. Maton has the signal. The pitch. Low, ball 1, a sinker. The 1-1 pitch. Low away, ball 2. Like I said before, this game is brought to you by Red Sox flavored water. Bogaerts swings, grounds one to the second baseman, he scoops it up, throws on to third. Easy out there. 2 down now, top of the 9th. This is Boston Red Sox natural spring water. This was purchased at a BJ's Wholesale Club market. This water is produced at Faraway Springs in Pennsylvania and bottled in New York. So if anything reads Boston water,
Count 1-0.
it's water from Pennsylvania. JD Martinez at the plate, fouls one off, and the count is 1-1. Phil Maton hoping to have a 1-2-3 inning. At the belt delivers. Swung on and missed is Martinez, and he's down 1-2. The pitch. Low and in, ball 2.
2-2.
Maton with the 2-2 pitch at the belt. He delivers. Swung on by Martinez and roped to left field. Oh, just foul. That was a double all the way. Just foul. That's 2-2. Swung on and missed. Oh, Martinez looked just foolish on that one. Breaking pitch on the inside part of the plate. And Maton gets himself a strikeout. That retires his side. So that brings us to the bottom of the ninth inning. Red Sox 6, Cleveland 2. It's going to take a miracle of sorts, but they got the 9-1-2 hitters due up here in the bottom of the ninth to face Heath Hembry. By the way, I'm Cleat Callahan. This is play-by-play. Oh, questionable call there. Looked to be in the zone, but it was called ball. Darwinton, Hernandez, Colton Brewer still warming in the pen. They're nice and toasty, despite the cold temperatures of Cleveland at this time in the game. Hembry at the belt delivers the 1-0 in there for a strike. So we got Greg Allen, Lindor, and Mercado due up. Allen 1 for 3 in this game. Swings and dribbles one right to the pitcher, Hembry, who scoops it up. Makes a dynamite throw to first base. There's the first out of this bottom of the ninth. So that brings up Francisco Lindor, 1 for 4 in this game, the leadoff hitter, to face Heath Hembry. Hembry delivering from the stretch. Swings. Lindor swings at the first pitch. Hits a weak grounder to Mitch Moreland at first. He scoops it up, steps on first base, and there are quickly 2 down here in the bottom of the ninth inning for Oscar Mercado with a single and a run in this game and 3 walks. He's going to face Heath Hembry. The Indians are down to their final out. He watches strike 1 in there. Heath Hembry hoping to end this game with a 4-run lead. The pitch to Mercado is ripped to left field. Way back and gone. Oh, Oscar Mercado not surrendering, not giving up without a fight. Hits a solo home run against Heath Hembry over the left field wall. That cuts the Indians' deficit to 3. This officially becomes a 3-run ball game. Oscar Mercado, have yourself a game. A single, a solo homer, and 3 walks. He has been on base 5 times today. Well, Heath Hembry's not going to be the one to finish this game up. It's going to be Brandon Workman. Brandon Workman, the closer of sorts for the Red Sox, comes in with a 3-run lead, needing to get only 1 out. However, facing the meat of the Indians' order, Carlos Santana at the plate watches strike 1, a knuckle curve on the inside part of the plate. There's strike 1. Carlos Santana with a single in the 6th. He's 1 for 4. Brandon Workman brought on to just get 1 out to end this game. He delivers a high and tight knuckle curve, skinning the facial skin of Carlos Santana, who gives him some choice words. So the count's 1-1. Workman delivers. Knuckle curve again in there for a strike. Beautiful pitch. Working exclusively, it looks like, with the knuckle curve. The 1-2 pitch. Swing and a dribbler right back to the pitcher, Workman, who has it. Fires on to first. And that's the ball game, ladies and gentlemen. Red Sox win this one. They get all their runs nice and early. They scored 5 runs off the starting pitcher, Shane Bieber. And despite some late inning dramatics, the Indians really didn't have a choice here. They had a big uphill battle this entire game, and they were not able to capitalize. The Red Sox win this game 6-3. This was episode 9. So I believe that makes the record for the Red Sox during play-by-play 6-3. I could be wrong. Oh, look at Terry Francona. He's upset that his team lost. I'm not, because I like the Red Sox. So Eddie Rodriguez, despite leaving the game with an injury, he gets himself the win. Shane Bieber gets the loss. And Brandon Workman got himself the save after throwing only like 3 pitches.
for the
Andrew
victorious Boston
Benintendi,
Red
our
Sox.
player of the
6
game,
runs
who
on
had
12
a
hits.
wonderful home
One error.
run.
They left 8 runners
That's
on
it.
base.
The game's over, ladies and gentlemen. 6-3 is
3
the
runs
score.
on 10
Thank
hits.
you so
No
much for
errors.
tuning
They
in.
left 10
Please
men on
follow
base.
me on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram
Time at the ball
at
game.
Cleat
3 hours
Callahan.
and 20
Subscribe to me on Twitch, twitch.tv/play-by-play.
Here's the
Find my videos
And
on
we remind you to
YouTube.
please drive home
And
safely.
subscribe and like those. Do all that kind of good stuff. On behalf of this very sleepy puppy right next to me, I'm Cleat Callahan. Please tell your friends about this. We'll see you next Thursday at night. It's going to be the Red Sox again versus, I don't know, someone fun. And we'll see you then. Good night, everybody.